Yeah. Oh, you're my 2 o'clock appointment. Okay, perfect. I love to hear that. Sorry, let me just get this. Michael. Okay, sorry, you have my full attention now. My name's Patricia. It's nice to meet you. Yeah. How can I help you today? You said you're my 2 o'clock appointment. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right, that's right. Yeah, so you think, with modern technology and all these new scheduling solutions that we'd have something better to do than messing around our schedules with the office next door, the Love Bug Matchmaker service, but looks like for the day, I'll be doing the work of Carol Ann over there, and, she'll be doing my work. She's supposed to be with my intern today, I guess. I don't know. I just, what is this again? God, I swear these people can't do anything by themselves, okay? Like, come on, I did not go through like 4 years of school for this, okay? Like, I don't know. It's like it's not really what they tell you. I mean, nobody really knows what consultants do anyway, but I don't think this is in the job description. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so I'm Patricia. A little about me. I've been here for 200 years, and my previous job was, I was working for a nonprofit that saved forest rabbits. And yeah, I just had to pivot from that because I really felt like the rabbits didn't have diversified portfolios, like they were kind of just, carrots, lettuce, the usual. Nothing impressed me really. So yeah, I just really thought that it would be necessary to make that pivot, take that big leap for my career, take that step, and really just move on. So yeah, that's what brought me to Goldman Sachs, KPMG, Pierce Priceley. Yeah, no, and it's a great workplace culture to work in, like we only have like, a 16-hour shift, which is really competitive in this job market right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, anyway, sorry. I forgot. What are you here for again? What am I supposed to help you with? Am I supposed to get you like onboarded or something like that? I don't really. Maybe I have to check my teams. I have to check. It doesn't look. Sorry. It doesn't look like I have you scheduled. Oh, there it is. Okay, yes. Sorry, my secretary seems to have hid that from me. No, 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 it's not you. Don't worry at all. Don't worry at all, sweetheart. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is it looks like I have you scheduled in. So I'm doing Carol Ann's job next door, and she's supposed to be helping you make a dating profile. Is that correct? Okay, okay. Cool. I just wanted to make sure that we're all on the same page before we get started with that. But I mean, how hard can it be? Like it's just like LinkedIn, right? Yeah, so, okay. So if you want to take a seat there, we can get started. I do have you penciled in for only about an hour. So we're really going to make use of our time. Yeah, because I have back-to-back meetings after that, and I really don't want those to go over. I want to really trying to stay on schedule, right? So, yeah, that's totally fine. Okay, let me just go here. Okay, perfect. So, okay, yeah, feel free to get a glass of water, get some coffee. I mean, I feel like it's been in the break room for a good 40 years, which is only like less than a quarter of my tenure here. But, if you want it, it's there. Okay? No worries. That's no worries at all. We're a welcoming workplace environment, okay? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna see here is that it says, okay, your name. Okay, beautiful name, beautiful name. I love to hear that. And your age should be the second question. Okay, no, you've got tons of years ahead of you. Like I said, I've been in this company for 200 years, okay? Like, it's good, okay? You're fine. You got tons of time. Okay, and what's your occupation, or are you in school? Are you a student or something like that? Okay. Can never get enough nail artists today. Yeah, I have to get a fill done on these. They're looking a little crusty, you know. Yeah, it's tough because I only really get paid, like I'm salaried, so they keep saying I have more makeup days to fill. I know, it's this whole thing. I'll spare you the details. Anyways, what was I doing here? Michael again. Sorry, I'm just gonna ignore him. Can't do anything on his own, I swear. Okay, and what are your dating goals? Are we looking for something more long-term? Are we looking for something, you know, just looking to have fun, spend some time with somebody? What's going on here? Okay. Nice, yeah. Yeah, of course. No, totally. Okay, I've entered that in, looking for a long-term partner. That's great. Okay. Next question after that. You have the option to put in your height. I know that's something that men usually do, but anyone can do it really. Like I said, we're an inclusive workplace. Okay. Got that one in. Nice, nice. Sorry, the air conditioning in this office is always blasting. I don't know. Yeah, that's why most of me and my colleagues bring a cardigan for work, you know, just to stay a little bit warmer during the, I was gonna say during the cold months, but it's cold in here all through the year, so you can't get away from it. Anyways, okay. Okay, so where did you go to school? Oh, yeah, that's cool. I have a buddy that I used to work with at the, you know, the nonprofit for rabbits in the forest. He used to go there as well. His name's Jim. Do you know him? No? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of gyms at that school. You know, it's a big school. Nice school, yeah. I hear they have pretty good sports teams. Did you go to any of them? Or did you watch any of them? No? That's okay. I don't really care for sports either. It's fine. Okay, perfect. Okay, this one's good. This one's kind of more similar to a LinkedIn profile. Here it says, you know, what are your strengths, I guess? Or I guess, well, it says more like what are your hobbies, but it's kind of like what are your strengths. So like, for example, just to give you some inspiration, like what I would say my strengths are, you know, I'm really able to leverage those key KPIs, and, you know, I'm always on time on my deliverables, and I'm also very good at creating pivot tables in Excel, which those are all, you know, very high value skills in the job market today. And like maybe they'd be a bit transferable to the dating pool, the dating market. What do you call it? Okay, yeah. Okay, so not going with the Excel, you want to go with likes to take long walks on the beach. Okay. Wouldn't you say that's a bit of a cliche? like, I don't want to push you, but I'm just trying to give you the best service, like, the service that, Carol Ann down the hall would give you. And, maybe she might gently push back on some of these things. And she really wants to, lift you up, lift her coworker or her client up and make her feel good. So, no, it's fine. We can keep it. We can keep it. I'm good for that. Okay. What else? What else? Give me more. Give me more. Talk to me. Talk to me. Okay, yeah, crochet. Love that. That's awesome. There's a lot of businesses right now. People have small businesses, like kind of side hustle kind of things. Making a lot of money on that crochet there. Have you thought about, transferring that hobby into a business just to have a little extra disposable income on the side? It could be nice for a 401k savings account. No, it's fine to keep it as a hobby. I'm just spitballing, throwing stuff at the wall, seeing what sticks, and that's okay. Okay, and you like to surf? Ocean or behind a boat? Ocean, wow. How do you get away for that? Because, around here there's not much ocean to be seen. There's lakes, but ocean, you'd have to go pretty far to find that. Where to go? Oh, you've been to Tahiti. Wow, it's beautiful. 3 times a year? How do you get enough vacation days for that? Okay, wow. So, on that, would you say that you're looking for somebody that wants to travel with you, looking for a travel partner, somebody likes to surf as well? Yeah? Okay, so let's say, trying to think what to say on this. See, I'm not very good at it. Like, the only types of, like, flows that I know are, like, cash flows. So, thinking of something, funny, sexy, cute to say for a surfing metaphor, it's kind of giving me a bit of difficulty here. Let's just leave that one for later, okay? Okay, moving on. Okay, it's asking for your religious background, and normally I wouldn't ask this in a job interview or anything, but since you kind of signed up for this service, or I guess you signed up for it with Carol Ann, I'm just going to need to take that down. So, do you have a religious faith that you practice, or spiritual beliefs, anything like that? Yeah, for sure. Okay, perfect. We'll put that down. No, I love televangelism. No, it's great. Have you ever been to, I always see clips of these like mega churches. Have you ever been to one of them? Yeah, and it's like, you see Santa and he's coming down on the ropes like Pink, like at a Pink concert, like something like that. Yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah, no, I had a friend who thought she was really religious, and because she went to one of those mega churches, and it turns out that she just liked live music. But no, if you like it, that's totally fair. No, like I love mega churches. I would go. If you want to take me to your church sometime, I mean, I don't want to breach the client-attorney privilege, but I don't know. If you want to invite me. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, okay. What's the next thing? Red flags in a relationship. This is an interesting one. Okay, what do you got for me here? Okay. Yeah, for sure. No, for sure. And really, I'm just really thankful you shared that with me. Yeah. No, because I think it's really important to address. So, Sorry. This place is so dusty sometimes. Yeah, that's what happens after the average employee's been here for 200 years. Anyways, yeah, like for me, just, you know, sharing my own experience, for me it would be more like, you know, somebody that doesn't want to sign like a prenup, or, you know, somebody that has a large collection of shoes, isn't saving every cent of their paycheck, somebody that orders DoorDash. Like, I've just been living off of those, like, oatmeal packages. Like, you know the ones that are like the Quaker Oats, and you take them, they're in the box, they give you a variety pack. And recently they have, like, there's more protein in them. So I bought the extra protein ones, you know, just because I'm trying to be on my fitness arc. Yeah, because I don't know, it's just like hard to have the time to work out when you're working like a 16-hour shift every day. Sometimes back to back. But anyways, yeah, I've been eating like the protein oatmeal packages, and it's so good for work lunches. You just take one out and you just shove it in your work lunch, and you know, you bring it to work, and it's like, I gotta take a bowl to work, but you just take a work bowl, and then, anyways, it's this whole thing. But yeah, sorry, what were you saying? Okay, so someone who doesn't like spending time outside. No, I agree. It's good to keep it kind of light, because you don't want to scare anyone away by telling them like real red flags. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be like, you know, my ex was an axe murderer or something like that. You don't want to keep the crazy in the bottle. That's what my mom always tells me. I'm not your mom, but anyways, let's go on to the next one. What's an ideal Sunday? Yeah, I think we can, like, the church, yeah, sure. But, like, do you have anything else? Like, do you guys go on a drive or go on a run on Sunday? Yeah, okay, perfect. So, Formula One. Is that the one that drives around in a circle? Oh, no, that's NASCAR? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even have a car. I usually bike to work, yeah. I mean, it's nice to get outside, I guess, but in the wintertime, not very good, because you have the chains on, you have the chains on the bike, it's not good. Anyways, okay, what's the next one? Okay, photos, we need some photos, okay. What were you thinking? Did you forward me any attachments when we set our appointment? Okay, let me just pull them up here. Okay, here it is. Oh, yes, this is very nice. Okay, I'm thinking to put this one in the third slot. Do we have anything else? Let me just click through. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at this. This is nice. Yeah, this one is nice. Yeah, and it's with your close friend, is that? Okay, friend Shelly. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think it's a problem if there's another person in the photo. We'll just put like a disclaimer in the bio that says like, oh, I'm on the left, you know? Nobody's gonna mind. Yeah, so we're gonna, okay, put that one first. Okay, upload it, perfect. And then let me just put in those other ones really quick. So, air conditioning again. Okay, that's good. Oh, did you have any pets, by the way? That's another question. Okay, you have 5 dogs. Wow. Yeah, so you must just need to get outside. Would that be another deal breaker for you if your partner liked cats or something like that? Okay. So if they have less than 3 dogs, it's a no-go for you. So you should probably include, like, you know, maybe a picture with your nails in it since you're a nail technician. Yeah, that could be really cute, you know, show off a bit of your personality, maybe attract some new clients, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. Okay, I like it. See, we're making progress here. We're just like building off of one another, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I like throw the ball up and you like dunk it like that one photo of Dwayne Wade and LeBron James in the Heat. Yeah. Yeah, I know I said I didn't like sports, but a while ago I had this boyfriend and anyways, let's not get into me. I've talked too much about myself already. Okay. What distance away would you be willing to travel to see somebody, or like what's too far to date? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, should I put it within like, no, because if you put it like within 5 kilometers, I feel like you're only gonna be dating people that are like in your backyard. And nobody wants that, right? No, we don't want that. So let's say like within like 50 kilometers, is that reasonable to you? What do you think? Okay. Okay, no, that makes sense, because yeah, like I said, you don't want to be dating people in your backyard, yeah. Because then you're, you know, what if you break up, God forbid it, you're not going to see them, you're going to see them every day. Yeah. Okay, what else? This is a nice question. What is your 5-year plan? The only time I've ever heard that is like Marx, or like, you know, like 5-year plans in like Maoist China or like the Soviet Union. But like, I don't really know what they mean here. I see, so like life goals, okay. Well, for me, obviously, being a middle manager, a consultant, my job is obviously to just, I'm a problem solver, you know, as a consultant, we really solve problems, okay? So, yeah, so like my goal is going to be in the next 5 years, like solve more problems, and then I would be coming up on my 205th year at this job, which is like a big, I mean, it's a big milestone, but also in the grand scheme of things, not really, because seeing as I've been here for 200 years, but yeah. So for you, climb Mount Everest. Damn, do you have enough money for that? Not to pry, but like nobody does it alone anymore. It's just mostly rich people paying like $10,000 for somebody else to take them up there. Yeah. So you're gonna go it alone? Okay. Oh, with your new partner that you find from this dating experience. Okay. That's great. No, that's really great. What I love to see here at Goldman Sachs KPMG is commitment and optimism. It's great, you know, because going into Q2, don't even get me started. Okay. Why doesn't this thing? Have we covered all the questions? No, I think I've covered all. Oh, okay. Do you want to have kids? Like 1 or 2? Okay, for sure, we can note that down. Kind of glad to hear that, seeing as you have 6 dogs, but it's none of my business. I'm just saying. Anyways, finally the air conditioning went off. Okay. Okay. nice, you already got a match. Oh my god. Let's see, let's see. Okay. Carter Vestepolis. Okay, what do we think of Carter? First impressions, first impressions. Okay, yes, I'm really happy to hear that. To be honest with you, I was worried I completely messed this up. And I was gonna have to, you know, go on a performance improvement plan again. Yeah, well, I mean, given the fact that I've worked here for 200 years, one performance improvement plan is pretty good. Like, only one. Like, most people that I've known, they've had like 5 in 200 years of service, so it's really not that bad. Anyways, sorry. Carter Vestepolis, let's look. Okay. Okay, so like 27. Okay, so in your age range. Okay. And lives 12 kilometers away, so that's still out of our, you know, our 5-kilometer bubble. That's like people in your backyard. I'm just gonna scroll, check the photos. Okay, would you say that's your type? Yeah. No, I'm not judging at all. No, 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 not at all. We don't judge you. No, just as long as you're happy. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so we see this photo with a fish here. So he likes the outdoors. That's great. Okay, some random girl in this photo. Oh, it's his sister, don't worry. Close call there, false alarm. You know, gotta, you know, get all our ducks in a row. Close the loop on that. Okay. Okay, open to 2 kids, and he has a dog, so you guys could have 7 dogs together. Wouldn't that be fun? It's almost like you could have like a dog football team or something like that. I don't really know how many people are on a football team, to be honest with you, but maybe you can have that. I don't know. Okay, awesome. Okay, let me just check this. Okay, so he's 5'10", so that means he's about 5'8". Are you okay with that? Yeah, for sure. No. I think it's an accurate, or it's a good height discrepancy between you two. No, it's totally fine. And it means he's like a little honest, because most people just round up to 6 feet, and like we don't really want that, do we? Yeah. Okay. Just looking to see. Okay. He went to Carl Toulouse State. Nice. And okay, he says he is religious. He doesn't go to the same mega church as you, but perhaps you could persuade him to come with you. Maybe he'd be open to that, you know. Dating is all about compromise. You have to make compromises, right? Yeah. Okay, and what is, let's see here. Oh, okay, so he's going back to law school after a career as a teacher. Interesting. Law school at the University of American Samoa. Isn't that the same one that Jimmy McGill went to in Better Call Saul? Yeah, I didn't really know that was real, to be honest with you. But that's okay, you know, like, I support up and coming institutions. Okay, he likes to bake. See, you guys could have like a, you know, like a craft sale at one of those like makers marts where it was like crochet, like you can crochet and he can bake. Yeah, it'll be perfect. Okay. So what do you say to Carter Stepolis? Interested, or should we pass on that? Do we want to send him a line? Okay. Interested? Okay, good. Good for you taking a step forward. That's great. That's great. That's really great. Okay, and now this is where I think you might have to take the lead on the project because, you know, I'm not really the best at romance. Yeah, I'm not really the best at romance. So if you want to take the lead on that, that would be great. Or do you want me to like stand by on the project as well? Okay. Yeah, no worries at all. Okay. What do we want to say to Carter? Hi, Carter. What's up? Should we add a question mark or not? Because we don't want to seem too excited, right? But we also want to look like we know grammar. Yeah. Okay, so question mark, but lowercase h. Okay, I'll change that real quick. There's that air conditioning again, right on time. Okay, and send. Okay, we sent it. Okay. And now, you know what? This is the extent that my services are going to take you because I don't really know much about reply times. That's something you're going to have to go ask Carol Ann after this whole scheduling fiasco gets ironed out because I don't know anything about that. Yeah. So, you know, I don't know if you're supposed to reply really early or if you're supposed to wait a bit. I'm not really sure about that. So I'm just going to leave that one to you and Caroline. And it does look like we're, you know, just about getting to the top of the hour for this meeting. And like I said, I do have back-to-back meetings the rest of the day. So yeah, I might just conclude this one right here. Feel free to take a piece of bubble gum on your way out of my office. And yeah, if you ever, you know, are on a walk in a nature reserve in a forest that has bunnies, maybe you'll see me there because although I no longer work for them, I still enjoy visiting them. Okay, yeah, bye-bye. Michael, again with this, what? Hi, welcome in. What's your name? Oh, okay, so 3 o'clock. Great. No, it's nice to meet you. My name's Carol Ann, and I'm going to be helping you today with your LinkedIn, is it? Your LinkedIn profile. Yeah. No, I'm really excited. Yeah. Usually we do like dating profiles here at Lovebox. You know, we're really just trying to make a match that's compatible for everybody. But you know, maybe we can match you with a job. It'll kind of be an experiment for you and I to go on together. Yeah. No, I'm really excited. Okay, so I'm just going to start off with this notebook. And I do actually usually keep perfume samples in it. But instead of that, today I'm just going to be writing down notes for your LinkedIn profile. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited. Yeah, did you just come from town hall at JP Morgan Goldblatt KPMG? Okay, yeah, no, for sure. That's great to hear, yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know if you heard or if they told you over there, but our schedules for the week just kind of got mixed up. So today I'm dealing with kind of the responsibilities that Patricia would have had over there. And yeah, she's dealing with my client, so fingers crossed that she's able to really connect with her loving side and you know, help our clients find their perfect match. But yeah, that's my job today with your job. So sorry, don't mind me, I'm just gonna write a few notes. So Hello. Today we are. This book just smells so nice because of all the perfume samples at the start of it. Yeah. It's like I'm in the store again. Okay, so today we're going to be doing your LinkedIn. Are you excited? Oh, it's not supposed to, it's not really a happy thing. Okay, I see. So what happened, if you don't mind me asking? Is it like you got fired from your last job, or why do you have to make this profile? Oh, so it's like a kind of like career improvement or like self-marketing type of thing? Okay, yeah, for sure. No, I totally get that. Yeah, so it's like kind of like a social media profile but for work. Great. Okay. Yeah, no, we can do that. So the first thing I'm going to ask you, and I usually ask all my clients, is that do you have a photo of yourself that qualifies for the 3 F's, which is fun, flirty, and fabulous? So yeah, for the first photo on the account, you usually want to have all 3 because it's going to be your strongest and most, standout photo, and it's really what people are seeing, for the first time that they see you. First impressions really matter in the dating world and the corporate world as well. So we want to have a photo with the 3 F's for our first photo. So I would recommend on LinkedIn, I know it's not really like scrolling, but it's like laterally, it's more like, profile picture, and then you got a post and like a post under it, right? Like, do people just like share their lunch and stuff like that? Okay, so it's more like career advancement stuff. Okay, yeah, I can respect that. No, that's great. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, so I would suggest the photo for the profile picture has to have the 3 F's, and any other photo that you post needs to have at least 2 out of 3 F's done. So like, for example, if it was a photo that was fun and flirty but maybe it wasn't as fabulous, that would be fine because you still fulfilled 2 of those key requirements. And for example, you could be fabulous and flirty but maybe not as fun, but that's okay because you still got 2 of 3. Okay, I'm not a perfectionist. We can't all have 3 at once all the time, right? So yeah, so that's my first bit of advice for that. Do you have some photos that I can look through? Email? Okay, I don't really use email as much nowadays. I'm kind of more like a carrier pigeon type person. Yeah, but do you have like Polaroids or something like that? No. Okay, do you have an Instagram that I can look at? Okay. Just pull this up right there. Okay. Okay, I'm scrolling. This is the one. You have to use this one. This one, I would say, it's the closest to the 3 F's that you're gonna get, So this is a really strong one. So I'm gonna need you to put that one as the profile picture. Yeah. And that dress looks great on you. Like satin is just timeless. Like I salute you and your stylist. Yeah. Okay, so after you change that, we're just going to need to fill out some things here. Now when I'm uploading the profile photo, it does say I have the option to add an open to work banner. The the little green one that goes like around the circle, but I don't really know if I'm gonna add that because it kind of ruins the look of that photo. I kind of just want it like boom standalone, like boom face card, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think I really want to do that open to work. Like, they're gonna know you're open to work anyway, because otherwise why would you be on there, right? Oh, you're not looking for a job. Well, then why bother with all of this procedure? Oh, just like client engagement? Okay. No, I can definitely understand that. Yeah, as a, woman who owns my own business as well. Maybe I need to get on this LinkedIn. So what is it? LinkedIn? LinkedIn? Okay, yeah. Maybe I need to do this too. But anyways, okay. I'm gonna keep that photo. And then the next thing that I'm gonna do is go in here and put, we need to have like a little biography about yourself and your goals on LinkedIn that just says like who you are. So can you tell me a bit can you tell me more about yourself? Yeah. Mhm. Oh wow, really? Oh, that's great. Hmm. Yeah, I totally get that. Okay, so I think we have something good there, but we just need to formulate it into something that would catch someone's eye, you know? Like I always tell my clients that, we're casting a wide net, right? We're casting a wide net. So in my scenario, that would be like, giving people a chance, really having an open mind, right? And maybe that's something that um, like a recruiter might say, I guess. I'm kind of a recruiter, but in the dating world, you know? But yeah, maybe let's just say, mm, I'm a nail technician looking to give everyone a hand in their life. How about that? Like I'll give you a hand, like I'll help you out, Nail technician looking to give everyone a hand in their life. And then I feel like it sounds a little drab, So I feel like we really need to add like, just a little emoji or something to spice it up a little bit. So I'm gonna put, the emoji that's like the nails emoji, right? Do you know that one? Yeah, we're gonna put that one after the like opening sentence, and then I'm gonna put a sparkle like that, and then I think I'm also gonna put the emoji that has like the kissy lips, like I think I'm gonna do that as well. Just to keep it light, we don't want to be too scary. We want to seem like we're approachable and fun, right? Nobody wants a drab, like boring person in the workplace, right? You want to be friends with your coworkers. Yeah, like I'm best friends with all of my coworkers here at Love Bugs, okay? We go out to brunch, we have bottomless mimosas. Like, I just thought that that's how coworkers were. Like, is it not? Like, I don't know. I don't really like to hear that in the corporate world it's not like that, but we want to, you really have to set your intention in life and you have to manifest things. So if you want to make friends with your coworkers, you have to start on the right foot forward and really like you have to really make the impression that you're looking for friends, you're looking for fun, you're a fun person, right? So yeah, put that. And then oh, okay, I have to ask your work experience. So you have been a nail technician for how long now? Okay, impressive, good for you. And before that you were in beauty school, I'm assuming, in like esthetician school. Okay, sure. And how long was that program? Okay, 3-year program. That's great to hear. Yeah, no, that's amazing. Okay, and then before that, what were you doing? Okay, your own business, awesome. Dog walking. How many clients did you have? One? Who was the client? You had a sole client? They must have been pretty financially fortunate. Oh, it was you. Because you have 6 dogs. Well, that's not really a business then, would you say? Because like usually when it's a business, like you do nails, right? So you're doing nails on other people, right? And that's a business. But if you're just doing your own nails, that's just like a manicure at home, right? So do you think your dog